security. We got the social media. If y'all ain't following, it's Grace's Private Security. We also have a gun store in Florida. So anybody that need to get their shit together, whether it be bulletproof vests, ammunition, bags, licensings, or conversations like we about to have right now, y'all might want to pull up over there one day, or hit the DM over there, pull up at the store, because the shit I'm talking about is like, one thing I say, yo, I don't speak about things that I'm not educated on, and I'm not into speaking about things that I haven't lived. Like, I know a thing or two about guns. I got 200 in my personal collection. My children been shooting since they were 3 and 6. Pops has retired Secret Service. I can go on and on and on. So, like, when I have conversations such as these, and I specifically say, if you a felon, pull up, like, my put your listening ears on, and we about to have a real conversation. Because this is a conversation that a lot of y'all absolutely need to have. So anyway, the reason that we having a conversation is because I put a video, but it was a snippet. Shit was like a minute and some change the other day. And my team chops up my content a lot of times. So sometimes you guys don't get full conversations on YouTube, especially. Y'all just get a minute of a dope-ass conversation. So I'm about to take time today to really sit down and have this conversation with y'all again. If y'all not in the coaching program, y'all don't know this, but I'm going to let y'all know now. I'm going to be reading out of this curriculum before any of y'all ask me, because people always ask this. Y'all, this is a brand new curriculum called How We Survived the Recession. So before, because everybody be like, bro, what page you on? Because I know a lot of y'all done support it. Y'all got y'all post-Trump. Y'all got the post-pandemic. Y'all got a lot of curriculums and packs. Nigga, nobody and their mama got this one. This one actually was just made available literally like 10 minutes ago. Nobody and their mama got this one before anybody else be like, bro, what page you on? You're not gonna know, okay? This is brand spanking new. So anyway, y'all, I want to have an in-depth conversation about felons especially being able to restore their rights, and especially if y'all want to be strapped again. I'm gonna start at the top where I always start, y'all. America's built off violence and entrepreneurship. America's built off violence and entrepreneurship. America's built off violence and entrepreneurship. So if you are a man, especially, and the reason I'm mentioning men, is because I look at men as like the leaders, the head honchos, the big dogs. So, bro, and sis, you soak this shit up too, but bro, I'm specifically speaking to you as a man, because I feel like men are supposed to preach, provide, and protect. As a man, it's your absolute responsibility and obligation to get your tired ass up and go figure out as much as you can about life, so them children that didn't ask you to be here don't have to struggle. Them children that didn't ask you to be here don't have to make the same mistakes that your uneducated ass made. And now y'all got 2 to 3 generations of up people. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. But a lot of y'all know that's your reality. Your daddy up. His daddy was up. If you don't take the time to invest, research, and do certain things, your son or daughter gonna be the next up version. So when I be giving y'all examples and I be like, yeah, you just got a bunch of poverty soldiers, that's what I mean. Niggas will literally see their daddy crash out, mama crash out, grandma crash out, and be like, hell yeah, I'm not gonna do nothing different, but I'm not gonna crash out. No, yes the fuck you are. The world only getting realer, it only getting more intense, it only more turned up. So if you're not updating your software to make sure that you can compete at a high level, and what the fuck going on right now in the country you in, guess what? You're forcefully gonna bring some children here that's doomed. You're forcefully gonna bring some children here that's undereducated. You're forcefully gonna bring some children here that's completely ignorant to the world that they live in. So again, that's why I be telling niggas like, bro, you might not want to get your shit together for you. Since you might not give a fuck about yourself enough to get yourself together. But if you brought some children here who are blind to all this shit unknowingly, that's a different level of up. My personal opinion. Like, y'all have 8 children. I'm a lame ass as a man not to figure out how to find independent ways to eat. Bro, you brought 8 babies here and it never clicked in your head one time to figure out how to get an abundance of money? Nigga, you bought 8 babies here and it never clicked in your mind one time to have a conversation about self-love and to be intentional about building such? Nigga, you bought 8 babies here and it never clicked in your head to figure out, hey, you know what? I should probably teach y'all how to feed yourselves, kill if y'all need to, get y'all hustle on, and love yourselves. So I'm not just pointing at y'all. I'm telling you by example. I'll be a goofy ass too to just be out here willy-nilly shooting up clubs, but I ain't doing nothing with the seeds or the product that come out of the club. So I'm just saying in real time, y'all know some of y'all on here, bro, you want some real bozo shit. It's one thing to be ignorant, but a lot of y'all not. Like, if you a felon, you aren't ignorant to the system. You literally have some idea how these is gonna drag you and wash your ass out. You feel me? So outside of that, that makes you even more responsible, bro, because You see, like, some is moving with ignorance. Some people just literally don't know. Like, bro, you know. You understand exactly how this shit work. Completely to the T. You understand how this shit work. And you still just gonna make them babies and, like, go get your drip, be fly. Like, I get this example today. And we gonna get into this. Like I said, y'all, it's a brand new curriculum. Before anybody asks me what page, y'all don't know page exists. If you want it, it's on the website, but we'll talk about that later. I want y'all to soak this game up first. But you know what? I said I want y'all to soak this game up. Let's just get to the game. So if you a felon, drop a 1. And I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Like, one thing I even realized with the bros a lot of times when it comes to, like, legalities and being felons, some of y'all be so overly invested in your ego. You be so overly invested in impressing other bum ass niggas that you used to hang with. A nigga will come home, buy a Benz, get all the drip in the world so he can go to the gram and show how he jumped back day one, but don't know a thing about the free world. Nigga don't have the slightest on how to restore his rights, but he got them J's though that everybody else got last Saturday, and he gonna make sure he throw that shit on the gram so niggas can know, like, oh, he back, bro. I seen him, dog. Had the Benz again. Got the bro. Don't nobody give a fuck. You feel me? Like, if your son get pulled over tomorrow, if they pull his dark skinned brown chocolate black ass over tomorrow, that cannot talk himself out of that encounter with law enforcement because you got the drip. That cannot go to any financial institution and be like, hey, my daddy is certified ignorant ass street that got foreign cars. Hey, let me get that. Nah, absolutely not. So again, I just want to throw that out before we get started. So let's talk about it, right? And if y'all got a pen and pad, get your pen and pad. To the bros or the sisters, get your pen and pad. Or start screen recording. I don't mind screen recording. Like, y'all be like, can I screen record? Yes, bro, you should screen record. But let's talk about it. Multi-talented, you said be looking good headed nowhere. Unfortunately, bro. Unfortunately, they do. So number 1, right? First thing I want the felons to do is, like, y'all should take time to check y'all state laws. I know a lot of times when y'all get out, y'all antsy to get back in the game. Y'all antsy to figure certain shit out. Y'all antsy to get back on the scene. But, bro, like, simply check your state laws. Like, I know some of y'all, just being real, some of y'all ain't even went that far. It's just sealing. No, wait, G, give me a minute, bro. We gonna dive deep, bro. We gonna, sis, I don't know who that is, but we gonna get into it. So, number 1, y'all. Number 1, again, y'all reading out the curriculum. Number 1, you got to check your state laws. I know that sound minute. Bobby OG, salute, bro. You said I was just looking how to restore my gun rights last week. I put in the paperwork 3 months ago to the state. I was waiting for them to look at it, and I called. Salute, bro, for taking the initiative. One thing I want to remind y'all of, through this whole process of restoring y'all rights to the bros, please practice patience and please practice grace. And I'm not telling you to practice patience to give a about them. I'm saying, like, my nigga, the system was never created for you to win to begin with. So you got to know, once you take a L, them is gonna drag. They typically gonna try to drag it out as long as possible. Bro, you got to know that because of how we look, they never really wanted us to be strapped up anyway. So you got to know that when you go through that, because of how we look, they never really wanted us to be strapped up anyway. So you got to know that when you go through this process, like, that's why, y'all, I'm big on preventative maintenance. It's just certain shit, like, niggas used to always get at me like, why you teaching them children about guns? Or why you teaching them children this? XYZ. Listen, because motherfucker, I practice preventative maintenance. I never been through these things because I had my daddy put me in a certain position and gave me certain games, so certain mistakes I didn't make. But I just want to remind y'all real quick, to anybody that's going to go through it, hey, bro, practice patience. Because trust and believe, them is going to drag you for as long as they can. So again, y'all, number 1, check your state laws. State laws do vary state to state. What we can get away with in Florida, you know damn well y'all can't get away with in California. You feel me? So that's number 1. Like, bro, do your Googles. We be on the smartphone every day. Anyway, let's do some smart shit with the smartphone. Number 2, I'm going to tell you one of the biggest mistakes be making. Y'all don't be completing y'all entire sentence, but then y'all will venture out, waste time, waste paperwork, waste money, waste bread. And if you got a bozo ass lawyer who just want to get paid, that gonna drag you too. But again, make sure that you even completed your sentence. And when I say completed your sentence, y'all, what I simply mean is before you can even start the process of getting your rights back, bro, you need to make sure you completely off parole. You need to make sure there's no probation. You said you've been locked. You should have patience. You need to make sure there's no probation. Any other stipulations that's tied to your sentence. Because if you don't know this, you know a nigga will waste your time. You know a nigga will take a $2,500 retainer from you and drag your ass for 6 months straight. You done paid $10K and still ain't got your shit back. DG the General. Bro, I don't know if you heard me when I first got on, but I said we not entertaining nothing else. So I appreciate the compliment, bro. But the rest of that, you could save it. Talk to Jesus about it. We gonna keep it going, bro. So I'm gonna ignore the out of you with love. Holla at you later. Number 3, y'all. Next step is to go apply for your restoration. Y'all, I'm fumbling my double letters today. Apply for your restoration rights. Once you have completed your sentence, you can then go apply for your rights. This may include the right to vote, the right to get a firearm, or hold public office, whatever you want to do. I know a lot of them give a fuck about voting, nor do I. But I'm telling y'all, we live on dangerous land. Again, this country is built off violence and entrepreneurship. So at minimum, I tell everybody this, at minimum, you need to get you some money if you're going to live here. And you need to have the proper tools to protect your ass and your money if a decide they want to come take it. One more time. The country is built off violence and entrepreneurship. So if you live here at minimum, my bad, y'all. We got a lot of, hey, to all the Jesus in the comments, bro, I respect y'all religion. I don't come on y'all weird ass pages trying to tell y'all to think like me. You feel me? So like, take Jesus and his disciples and y'all go to hell for a little bit while we talking about shit that matters in current time. I ain't gonna like, look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Y'all know I don't be blocking niggas, but what we not gonna do is like be on weird shit. So y'all could pop out and comment dumb shit. I'm blocking niggas today because we having a real conversation. That video got 100,000 views the other day, and it's hella niggas in there who needed that information. So I'm gonna let y'all know, all you disruptive bozo ass niggas, I'm gonna put y'all the fuck out of here. Like, talk to me about Jesus and the tongue and all that other shit some other time when I give a fuck. But I don't give a fuck today. I really ain't gonna give a fuck tomorrow and probably ain't gonna ever give a fuck. So like I'm giving y'all the forewarning. Cause look, every time I block a nigga, y'all, niggas be in my DM like, bro, please unblock me, bro. I said y'all really got a DM. He's like, I said sorry. Nah, nigga, fuck you. You out of here. Anyway, y'all, number 4. Let me keep going. Number 4, y'all. Provide documentation. That's something that a lot of us don't do, y'all. So make sure you got your paperwork order. I'm going to say this, too. I know a lot of y'all may not be able to afford an attorney. A lot of y'all may not be able to afford counsel, which is why I'm having this conversation with you right now and trying to give you as many steps as I can on how you could do this your goddamn self. So, again, number 4, provide documentation. You may need to provide documentation such as a certificate of completion of the sentence or a letter of recommendation from a community leader to support your application. I know that may seem minute to y'all, but y'all, like, having as many around you to back you as you can will absolutely help. It don't mean they're gonna you just gonna get granted whatever you want and it's gonna go. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. This is an intentional game. So once you take that L, please believe is finna do everything in their power to make sure that you're not back in a position to protect yourself. Yeah, like y'all, when I be talking about self-awareness, this is the type of shit I be meaning. Y'all live in a country that intentionally set shit up so y'all can't have the same advantages, the same opportunities, and the same ways to protect yourselves. No, y'all, I did not skip number 3. I said you need to go apply for the restoration of your rights. Once you completed your sentence, you can go apply for restoration. But a lot of y'all be moving too fast. Oh, no, man. Okay, so I ain't read all number 3. Y'all right. But number 3 was apply for restoration. A lot of y'all don't even be finishing y'all sentence, but y'all be, and I get it. You anxious to take care of your family. You anxious to get done. Totally understand that. But make sure you don't skip steps. Grandmaster, you said they stop us from owning shit. Is that, bro? It's a game. But a lot of niggas don't have a level of self-awareness of where the fuck they at. So, bro, they get caught up in the mix. Like, I give you a prime example. When a lot of y'all finna go make poor decisions, your rationale or like your filter system doesn't kick in to like have a conversation with you about the long-term effects of your poor decisions. So because a lot of y'all live in a world that you're not educated on, you really have like this reckless ass movement and this reckless ass behavior, and you feel as though like shit just can go back to normal, you gonna live 8 times, or you just got all day to get shit done. You don't. You're on a time crunch, and you're confined to a country that is purposely trying to put your ass in a position so they can make you fall in a certain closet, certain jacket, or a certain bracket. So because niggas don't even have that self-awareness to know like this is a game, niggas really be outside like on some hunky-dory shit. Niggas really be just like going to do nut shit like, oh, it's all good, I'm gonna make a poor decision today and it'll go away tomorrow. No, my nigga, you gonna pay for that one for the next 30 years. Your ability to protect your family at 35 is going to be predicated behind some stupid shit that you're going to do when you're 19 years old. But niggas don't have self-awareness. Niggas ain't really had nobody ever sit them down and tell them like, hey, don't personalize this shit, bro. It's a game. My nigga, don't personalize it. Study the game and learn how to play it. I'll tell you another one. So because a lot of niggas personalize it, y'all never really get to the action. And y'all, I'm going to get back to the steps in a second. Y'all never really get to the action aspect of life. Like, tell me I'm lying. It's some of y'all on here that spend the bulk of y'all time in anger, in a state of confusion, stagnated, spinning your wheels. Yeah, you know who your target is. You know what you pissed off about. But because you overly think and you don't understand that this is nothing but a game, you really personalize the shit that takes place in your life. And that shit puts you in a position where you make no movement, period. Think about it, like some of y'all are some mad niggas that still ain't done nothing about being mad. I ain't even talking to the felons right now. I'm talking about period. Like, some of y'all know the school system shit, but you so caught up in trauma bonding and waddling in your sorrows that you have yet to go figure out how to pull your children out of there legally and just educate them yourselves. Some of y'all are so overly bent out of shape about what a pay you on an hourly, but you still ain't figured out how to muster that energy and redirect that shit to pay yourself hourly. So you're going to be a complaining ass nigga for the next 30 years, that's really going to go do the same shit, which is insanity altogether. But y'all, it's self-awareness. And because you're not self-aware, you still ain't figured out, bro, this a game. My the man in the system ain't thinking about you. Boy, the man in the system been what it was since before we got here. This is an intentional plague that inflict every generation. That's why all of us can look at the last 3 generations and the one coming, and we all got identical struggles. I tell people this all the time, right? Either the system is that good or we're that dumb. It's one or the other. How the fuck did a system figure out how to get prison time out of your granddaddy, your uncle, your daddy, and you, and your son up next? Who fault is that? Either we dumb as fuck or they that good. But because don't even get to that level of rationale, they'll never come up with a strategic plan of action to even figure out how to make sure the next generation. That's why I say, y'all, I teach preventative maintenance. Like, I'm not a felon, right? I done shot somebody. My shit was clear self-defense. I know a thing or two about guns. I got 200 guns in my personal collection, own a gun store, got a security company. I mean, a lot of y'all been following me for years. Y'all know that. My children know a thing or two about guns. So guess what else I'm going to do, right? Because I understand the country built off violence. I'm going to train my children to prepare themselves for violence. My daddy shot somebody. My great-granddaddy shot somebody. My grandma... you know what? My grandma's still on here. My grandma might not even want me to talk about our personal lives, so I'm gonna just go to me. I shot somebody. Yo, I have common sense enough to know, you know what? Violence is rampant in this country. Coincidentally, the last 3 generations of my family have all shot somebody, including me. And when I shot somebody, Derica was there when I shot them. Ooh, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the initiative and practice preventative maintenance, and I'm gonna teach my children about safety, cleaning, usage, storage, and how to blow some shit down before they ever run into it. Because the likelihood of them having to shoot somebody seems pretty high, the fact that I've shot somebody and the last 3 generations did as well. Simple shit. To me, it's common sense. Like, man, I had a poor grandma, a poor mom, and a poor dad. I'm poor too. Let me do some shit while I'm alive and functioning so my children don't have this same reality. To me, it's kind of common sense, but you never know. You know, common sense ain't that common these days. All right, y'all. So number 5. Remember, I'm going to read number 4 again. Provide documentation. You may need to provide documentation such as a certificate of completion of sentence or a letter of recommendation. Now I'm going on to number 5. This is another step that you guys can utilize. You may need to attend a hearing. In some states, you may be required to attend a hearing. To have your rights restored. Be prepared to... Hold on, y'all multitasking. I'm over here emailing my team at the same time. All right, y'all, be prepared to answer questions about your criminal history And of course, be honest. Don't go in that trying to cap if you really want these to believe in you and restore your rights. I want to get this disclaimer real quick. The other day, when I made the video about felons getting their rights back, it was a lot of felons that got in the comments and was like, shit, nigga, I got mine. Run up in here, they know what it is. I want to say this again before any of y'all comment that stupid shit on this live. My brother, and I say my brother because I want you to really listen to me. If you are a felon, I know you want to seem cool. I know you want to seem tough and like, you're just the most untouchable nigga in the world. Why the are you on a public forum knowing that law enforcement use this and you want to seem cool in the comments? Like, we don't even know you exist until you comment. You want to seem cool in the comments, so you're going to reinstate that, yeah, I'm a felon. Run up over here, I'm killing everything. Bro, take it easy, okay? Like, you're not proving it. Bro, I got a gun store, nigga. I don't care that you got a gun. That's nice. I got 200 in this house. I got another house that's twice the size of this one in Georgia. I got like 40 of them in there. And then I got a whole gun store. So I don't know who y'all be trying to impress when y'all say this shit, but this why y'all need like big bros who tell y'all like, bro, shut up. Put your phone down, bro. You being goofy as shit right now. Like, and some of y'all got decent followers. Like, you got 15,000 followers. And you gonna jump out your face and be like, I wish a nigga would. No, we strapped up. Your ass gonna be locked the back up. Like law enforcement leverages social media. Like them being people comments just looking for shit. Or a nigga that don't like you may take your comment and go place that shit in the wrong hands. So I just want to say that real quick. Y'all take it easy. I ain't seen nobody do it yet, but man, on my YouTube, I can't have any niggas just like, felon or not, I'm killing everything. Oh, run up over here, he gonna meet this AK. Bro, take it easy. You ain't proving shit to nobody in these comments. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. This is when your old lady need to be like, babe, what you doing? Nothing, telling how we still got guns on the internet. Baby, put your phone down. I want you to delete your comment. I want you to go lay down. You feel me? I want you to cut on some rain sounds. Cut on some rain sounds. When they black the screen out on YouTube, I want you to cut your rain sounds on, and I want you to lay the down, and I want you to think about your choices and the shit that's coming out your mouth. Hey, CEO Roberts, you said what I'm reading. Bro, I had told y'all about this the other day in the coaching program. I know he's on that call, bro, but we just released this curriculum today. It's called How We Survived the Recession. There's like a 60-page curriculum in here about rights restoration, how felons can restore their rights, what to say during traffic stops. Bro, I can go on and on, but that's just one section of it. And anyway, y'all, it's pinned at the bottom. Anybody want to get theirs? The first 100 people that get theirs, use that discount code. The other people that don't, y'all know how that's going to go. You're just going to get taxed later on. Every time. So again, I'm going to be real too. A lot of the conversations we going to have, y'all going to end up paying an attorney like $20,000, $10,000, $5,000 just to drag your ass, and you still ain't going to have your rights restored. So anyway, y'all, let me get back to it. So listen, number 6, after you have applied for the restoration of your rights, be sure to follow up with the proper authorities to ensure that your application is being processed and to address any concerns and questions that they may have. I want to repeat that one. Y'all follow up. I know a lot of y'all, listen, and bro, I empathize with y'all. Like, my pops retired Secret Service. We have people come to our gun store every day and they ask shit like this. Or they be asking pops like, hey Pop, how I do this? Pops, how I do that? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, my pop's really the wizard. The section that y'all gonna get a lot of that right shit on, that's from my daddy. I'm not even finna take the full credit. Like, I did my research, but a lot of that is directly from my pops. He retired Secret Service. He been in that world